Hello and welcome to another edition of Paranormal Activity and Mysterious Stories. In this video, we got kind of a lot to show you here, so let me quickly give you a little quick preview of what I got coming up. First, I got this video from off of Reddit of a 9-minute video of the Chilean UFO caught by their military surveillance. Now, this video is in infrared, and I think it took place during the day, actually. And let's see what else we got here. Also, these craters that are showing up in the Arctic tundra. Very strange, but there's more than one, and it's been happening over the past several years. And this is a 50-meter deep, I think it's like 150 feet. We also got off of coast to coast, this strange shadow creature. Some of these stuff I don't know. It's too baffling. Makes me wonder, this, again, I am always skeptical, I'm definitely a believer, but I still like to remain skeptical on something, so we'll take a look at that. Also, another one off of Reddit, this UFO over Tepoztlan, I don't know how to say that, in Mexico. And then another one from Reddit of this this UFO that this pilot caught cruising across the sky. So let's just get to the first one here. Now, this is a 9-minute video, and I definitely don't want to play the entire thing. So let me just start from here. And, of course, I'll put the link in the description. So if you want to check it out yourself, you can see this. But from what I've read, this pilot saw this thing and then, went searching for it. Okay, there it is. Now, again, if I'm not mistaken, if you can see up here, this says IR. So this was in the daytime, and you couldn't see this thing with the naked eye. So, whatever these things are, they know to hide themselves from us, at least from our human eye. Yeah, you see here, this is EOW. I'm not too sure what EOW stands for, but this is regular view, and you don't see that thing there. Still looking for it with the regular view, can't find it. I'm going to go ahead and forward this thing, EOW. Okay, so now he switches here back to IR view. And, you can see this thing again. You know what? It looks like one of those Tic Tacs. Here, he goes back to regular view. You don't see it. See, now essentially, you know, the rest of the film, or the rest of this video, is just this showing. So I don't want to play the entire thing. Let me stop this here. But if you want to, you know, watch the entire thing, I'll leave a link in the description. So let's go to these other things. Now let me just hear. A mysterious crater suddenly opened up in the Arctic tundra. Mysterious craters have been popping up in the Arctic tundra in recent years, and the latest example is 50 meters deep. Siberian media reported the discovery of a 50-meter deep crater in the Arctic tundra that suddenly opened up. Craters like these have been found since 2014, and scientists believe they may be a result of cryogenic eruptions, in other words, ice volcanoes. According to the Siberian Times, a TV crew from station Vesti Yamal observed the massive crater by chance while traveling from an assignment. The crater is one of several on the Yamal and Taimyr Peninsula in Siberia, and these geological phenomena have been subject of research for years. One research group, led by Lomonosov Moscow State University geologist Andrei Bychkov, proposed that the first discovered crater in the region was caused by an ice volcano eruption. In 2018, they published a paper in the journal Scientific Report to explain the origin of what they dubbed the spectacular crater. Bychkov said in an email that cryovolcanism is a known phenomenon on other planets, but prior to their study, ice volcanoes were not believed to exist on Earth. However, he found that a cryogenic eruption would adequately explain how the crater was formed. You know what's interesting about this? Like I said, this is a 150-meter deep crater, right? Well, where's all the debris from that came out of here? I don't see it along the sides. You know, let me do a quick search and see if I can find a wider picture of a wider opening. Oh, here we go. I don't know. Is this enough debris out here to account for the space that we see in this crater? If this ejected out, let me see if I can find another photo. Let's see if I can find a photo with some people in it. Oh, here we go. Well, let's see. Again, look at the size of the crater and look at the amount of debris. Is the amount of debris equivalent, or would it account for the size of these craters? I don't know. Well, I'll leave a link to this story in the description if you want to read the rest of it. So let's go to the next one here. This one I got off of the Coast to Coast website. Okay, let me see if I can go full screen on here first real quick before we play the rest of that. Here we go. Whoa. Okay, did you see that? There it is. Slow motion here. That was definitely a shadow. That was very strange. Let me go back to the beginning on that one. Okay, you see, like, again, like these videos, I'm gonna be I'm gonna be a skeptic on this, and err on the side of caution and say that thing could be something that was created by somebody. That was weird. Anyways, of course, I'll leave a link in the description. Let's go to the next video here. Let me go large screen. Let's go back to the beginning here. You can see. And you don't have to do like mental gymnastics to try and make believe that that's, like a drone, like a conventional drone. It's definitely some type of sphere. I'm going to play it one more time. I mean, someone can easily make the argument that, that's a balloon. I mean, you could make that argument, and because of the low quality of this video, it would be hard to argue that. I want to make a quick comment on people who criticize these videos. That people go, oh, how come the video is never high quality? Well, because this guy who just happened to be out there taking this is most likely not a professional videographer. He's probably, just some amateur guy with consumer equipment who happened to be out in the wilderness, for whatever reason. He could have, wanted to take some video of wildlife or, whatever, but he just didn't have high quality, or the best equipment. This is what he had when he happened to see this. So that's why it's, quote unquote, low quality. But let me go to the next one here. Again, let me go full screen real quick. Start from the beginning here. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Oh, thank God this guy knew how to go panoramic view. Look at that thing. I'm telling you guys, how many videos like this are out there of pilots capturing these things? And, who's to say, 30, 40, 50 years ago, if people had, the number of phones, with the capabilities that today's modern phones have, who knows how many more of these videos we would have. And I'm telling you, this thing, it's not visiting. That thing wasn't here to visit. That thing is on some kind of, I don't know, it may be just transporting, the occupants to somewhere else on the planet. But these guys are not visiting. Whoever is controlling these objects, these vehicles, are from this planet. We're not not only are we not alone in the universe, we're not alone on this planet. And I can't believe that it took me to this age to finally come to that realization, because I've been watching these videos since I was a kid. My father took me to see Chariots of the Gods. I think I might have been 6 years old at the time. So I've been a believer for a long time. I've had a sighting myself. So, I know these things are out there, and I cannot believe that for all these years, I've always been brainwashed into believing that, oh, these are just visitors. They're just visitors. Nope, they're not visiting. Nope, they're our neighbors. We share the planet. And, again, here, I wanted to go back to this, show you, here are these Foo Fighters. This is from World War II. Foo Fighters. This is, I'm not too sure when, what year this was. Here's another one for World War II. Foo Fighters. This is from 1945. We've been having encounters with these occupants, these vehicles, forever. And like in one of my videos I have that talks about the UFOs in ancient times. They were people in 200 BC who were seeing these things. We're not alone, folks, on this planet. And the fact that we've explored less than 5% of our oceans, which means, some of these 2-mile crafts that we're seeing, yep, there could be bases deep in the middle of, one of the oceans that we don't know, at least I don't. I'm pretty sure there has to be people in certain parts of the government that are completely aware of what's going on, that that monitor all of the activity we have, watching these guys come in and out of our atmosphere. Like these triangles. How often? How many stories are there? This is similar to the triangle that flew over in the Phoenix Lights. And again, this type of triangle, it didn't just show up once. There isn't just one story out there of this type of craft. There's a lot. And again, they're not visiting. We sometimes, actually I just heard a video that I watched today. Some guy said that a lot of these beings have treaties with our governments that, they're supposed to follow certain flight paths so that, so we don't see them, or, the general public doesn't see them. Or, like we said in this video here, you can't see them with the naked eye. You can only see them in the infrared spectrum. So, if there was a giant craft sitting out there, we wouldn't be able to see it because they're in the infrared spectrum. But anyways, I'm going to end this video here. If you like things like this, please give this a thumbs up. Please share this video. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'll have more things like this. Take care.